Hey everyone, thank you guys for listening today. Today we're going to, I thought it might be important to kind of touch on it again, but also do it from a program standpoint. We're going to talk about our business credit and financing program, also known as the business credit and financing suite. And basically, this program is designed to help raise capital for you guys, whether you're starting a business, growing a business, expanding a business, and so forth. And it's done through primarily lines of credit, business credit cards, and so forth. But as the title describes, 100% financing. How can you use the business credit and financing program to finance the purchase of a business or real estate? 100%. Well, let's go back in the past a little. When I started off investing in real estate, my first house I purchased when I was about 19 years old, college student, and I basically used my student loan money. At the time, when I started college, outside of student loans, I also had received grants and Pell Grant and time another program called TAP, Tuition Assistance Program. And between my Pell and my TAP, my tuition was covered. So at the time, I also did apply for student loan also, and did receive it. And since most of the grants covered the tuition, I had money left over. And for a lot of students, that's what a lot of students did at the time, and also I think some of them do that up to today. So when I needed to purchase the property, I used the down payment. I used my loan funds as the down payment towards the purchase of the property. I purchased what is called an assumable mortgage, meaning that I didn't have to qualify for it. You don't have too many assumables nowadays, but I didn't have to qualify for financing. Basically, I had just to come up with the down payment and cover the cost of the closing costs and assume the mortgage. Now, over the years, one of the challenges that I've had in getting deals done was having enough money for the down payment. And you're always in a hunt. You're always looking for money, whether it's friends and family or accredited investors. You're always in a situation where you're looking for money to assist with the down payment. Now, many people, utilize their jobs as the financing tool for the down payment. For those of you who may not understand that, if you're working, you've got a 9 to 5 or a career generating salary, you utilize a portion of your income to assist towards down payment, whether it's in the form of retirement, 401k, it could be funds that you're putting directly into a savings account, and so forth. And it can take years towards accumulating enough capital in order to put down on the purchase of a business and or purchase of real estate. And it's a viable strategy. But if you're like me, you may not want to wait 10 years to save up enough money or to build up enough money in your retirement account that you can borrow against it. You may want something, within the next 12 to 24 months, and to take advantage of deals. It's not a good feeling when deals come across the table and you really could be lucrative deals and you're short 40, 50, $100,000, and to take advantage of them. So utilizing the business credit and financing program, you will learn how to raise capital so that way you can in turn utilize that capital towards down payment. And in some cases, let's say hypothetically you raised $100,000 and a real estate deal came across your path that you can pick up for maybe $50,000. Well, in that case, you can actually buy that property 100% financing with the funds that you have. And to qualify for the funding, it's not a lot of paperwork. Take my word for it. It's not a lot of paperwork. It's not as onerous as some cases getting a mortgage or going through the bank and getting a small business loan. The lines of credits and credit cards that we deal with, literally, all you may have to do is show that you have some sorts of income and a driver's license. Literally, you can get $20, $30, $40, $50, $100,000, $150,000. So raising the money is not a difficult task. It's having the knowledge, and that's what we provide. For those of you, who may be interested in doing it yourself, in a few weeks, my book, the working title right now is Wealth Accelerator: How to Use Other People's Money to start, grow, or expand a business. That's going to be coming out. I'm offering it for pre-orders, and those of you who are interested, there will be a link up. It's not up yet. The website's under development, but you can call 404-736-6067 and 404-736-6067, and you can pre-order that book. Now, it's a package. It's not just a book. It's a book with tutorial, and it will help you, walk you through the process of raising capital yourself. Again, it's not difficult. There'll be some forms in there that, show you how we laid out our applications, which lenders to target, and so forth. It's going to be self-explanatory, and there's some folks who don't mind doing it themselves. Now, this is not a $47 program. When we make it available to the public, it will be selling for $997, basically $997. But I'm offering it in pre-order for $297. And so you're getting a major discount. The only reason I'm giving that discount is because it's for pre-order. But once the package is released, when you look at the website, it will indicate that the program will be $997. So I encourage those of you who are interested in raising funds to start a business, to acquire property, to purchase a business, and you don't have your own money. Listen, if you can buy a $100,000 business, a $200,000 business, a $500,000 business with a $297 investment that teaches you how to do it, no money out of your pocket, it is a no-brainer. You can spend $300 basically to learn how to acquire cash flow and income that will produce anywhere between $1,000 to $10,000, $20,000 a month. So it's a really good investment. Like I said, this is for those of you who are serious about getting into a business or funding an existing business to grow that business to where you need it to grow to, and having the resources to do so. It's called the Wealth Accelerator, and it's going to be offered pre-order $297. So call the office 404-736-6067 and speak to one of our reps in regards to getting that information. Now back to original topic at hand, 100% financing. Now, there are many ways to do 100% financing of deals. There's owner financing, there's getting funding through private investors, hard money, There's different ways to structure transactions. You can set up a stock offering, preferred shares. There's a whole bunch of ways to do it. The way I'm recommending right now, because the opportunity is there, the cost of funds, it's lower than having a partner or having a private investor. It's just a matter of how you structure yourself and having the information on how to do so. But through our business credit and financing program, aka business credit and financing suites, you will learn how to raise the right amount of money. Again, 20, 40, 50, 100, $150,000 for you to do deals wherein that you can finance the transaction at 100%. Now, what do you need? Well, one of the things that you do need is a good credit. You do need to have good credit. If your credit is crap, don't dismiss yourself from taking advantage of this opportunity, because while you're working on restructuring, repairing your credit, you can also structure your business or create a business that will also qualify through the business credit and financing program for funding. That doesn't require your SSN or a personal guarantee. Literally, your business can get you the money for the down payment. At the same time, I encourage you to work on getting your credit fixed. Folks, the system we live in is a credit-driven system. After the bankruptcy of this country in 33, House Resolution 192, this system was turned into a credit-based system. Everything is oriented towards credit. Even nowadays, you can apply for a job, and there are employees that will check your credit. If your credit is crap, then you may be rejected. If you're looking to rent a house, they will check your credit. There's so many things involved. If you want a cable, a dish, you have to have good credit. So credit becomes very important. And yes, you can survive to an extent with cash, i.e., or a la Dave Ramsey. But at the end of the day, if you really want to build wealth, if you want to build income, if you want to have money working for you on a daily basis and you're not working for money, then you have to learn how to use credit. And through our program, the Business Credit and Financing Program, you will learn to do that. And you will build the credit. And as I said, you can build credit through your business or strengthen your credit, bring your scores up, and qualify for the funding via your personal credit. Again, you literally can raise the capital. I cannot emphasize this as much. I cannot emphasize this more than I'm doing now. You need to get your credit in order. And you can literally buy cash flow, income that can replace your existing wages or salary, and literally have assets that's producing revenue for you that can give you the lifestyle that you want. Live the lifestyle, travel, send your children to the best schools, enjoy the finest things in life, have the kind of car that you want to have. These are things that are available to you when you create wealth for yourself. And through the Business Credit and Financing Program, that opportunity is there for you. Learn how to build wealth through our program. Now, with the Business Credit and Financing Suites, aka program, you can actually see the link at the bottom or on the side, wherever the link is. It'll take you directly to the page. Go to the description, it'll take you to the page. You can sign up for this program. Now, again, our programs are not cheap. We put a lot of time, money, information, uh, energy over the years into developing these programs. And if you're the type of person that you're looking for the easy way of doing things and not spending a lot of money, this is not for you. See, type of people that we're looking for are motivated type A people that are willing to change their lives. And you don't have to have a lot of money to do so. You don't have to have a lot of education. You just have to have the willingness to want to do it. And once you have the willingness, that intention, that motivation, we will help you to get to where you want to. And through our program, think about it this way. For a small cost relative to the money that you can raise to generate cash flow and income, it's a bargain. For the cost relative to what you're going to raise and how you're going to utilize those funds to create income and cash flow, it's a modest cost. But if your mindset is that you're trying to get over a hook or get a hookup, and again, I said this is not for you. Those individuals who understand that will take advantage of what we're offering. Again, literally $20, $40, $50, $100,000, $150,000 available to you to buy a business. It could be a franchise. There are literally hundreds of businesses for sale. For example, I recently saw through one of the business brokers that we get updates from. There was a supermarket, plus a small convenience store / supermarket for sale in upstate New York, and the gross revenues were over $750,000. This guy is only asking $250,000 for that business. The cash flow is about $200,000. So literally, you're buying a business that's throwing off cash that within about a year or a little over a year, you've basically paid off. As if you don't take out any of the discretionary funds, it basically pays off itself. Now, if I was still in New York, I would consider it, but I'm in Georgia. So I'm going to recommend it to some of our clients in the New York area, and those are our clients, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, that might be interested. You can take an opportunity, take advantage of that opportunity. But there are literally hundreds of businesses like that. Folks, over the next 10 to 15, 20 years, there are going to be a large portion of baby boomers retiring. Many of these people own their own businesses. Their children were raised not to be business owners, but to be professionals. So a lot of them are not going to be interested in taking over these businesses. And some of these businesses will just go to the wayside. You know, if nobody wants to take over, they'll just disappear, which many businesses do on a yearly basis, because there's no one to inherit or no one to take over. And in some cases, some of these businesses have employees that, for the most part, only know certain functions about the business, but don't know how to run the overall business. And in many cases, the owners did not groom someone to take over the business. And oftentimes may not know how to structure a sale to the employee or employees to keep the business ongoing. So they get to retirement age, they have enough money for savings, and the business gets shuttered. The employees lose their jobs, and life goes on. Well, I'm guiding you that those of you who are interested, there are literally hundreds of businesses, thousands of businesses like that you can tap into. And in some cases, they can be turnkey operations, wherein that you take over the business and just let the management, the people who are running the business, keep running the business. The ranges that we're looking at for the amount of money we can help you to raise, our business is between $500,000 and $1 million. Folks, that's the majority of small businesses in the United States. That's the majority of small mom and pop businesses within the United States. So there is a plethora of opportunities in a variety of industries that you guys can tap into as students participating in the business credit and financing suites. And if that's a program you tap into, outside of helping you to raise the funds, if you say, Warren, I want to learn how to acquire a business, we will guide you through the process. We'll connect you with the resources, brokers, companies that do business evaluation to assist you through that whole process. Those of you who are looking to purchase real estate, again, same kind of opportunity. You can purchase multiple family property, two family duplexes, 3s, 4s, 5 units, 7 units, 10-unit building, where that you're generating enough cash flow from your rent roll to debt service and still have a profit. Small multifamilies in particular, that's 6 family to 10, 20 units. Again, if you have $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 in down payment, and yes, you did borrow it, but some of the funds that you will have access to, it's basically 0% interest up to 24 months. So all you're basically paying back the principal. Let the business or the real estate pay back the principal for you. So money's not coming out of your pocket. It comes out from the cash flow from the asset that you purchased. So it's important that you understand that you can also acquire real estate 100% financing. As you grow in knowledge and as you learn from us, learn from me, you realize there's so many ways to structure deals and build wealth and acquire assets that doesn't require a lot of money out of your pocket. But you do have to learn the information that we teach, and it's going to cost. Yes, there is a fee. I have to remind you guys of that. I've watched and listened to other programs and companies that offer similar information, and we have found that sometimes there are many people who would like to get things absolutely for free. The thing that we recognize, if you want it for free, a lot of people don't place value in that. And over the years, I've spent literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn, and I've made mistakes that cost thousands of dollars. But in order for me to get to where I am, and in order for me to keep growing my business, I'm always learning. Recently, we signed up with a mentorship program, a mastermind program. It's costing us about $50,000. But I don't mind because now I'm in a circle of entrepreneurs, CEOs that understand how to grow businesses and take them to the next level. Because in order for you to get to that next level, someone has to pull you up and guide you to the level that you want to go to, in particular, if you don't have the information. So I'm willing to spend the money. Are you willing to spend the money to get to the next level? Folks, there's opportunities out there. The way the finance industry is being structured right now, there are doors being opened. And how long these doors will be open, I do not know. But I'm encouraging as many of you that are listening to take advantage of what's out there and participate. Don't cry about why your life is the way it is right now. If you're in the same position now that you were a year from now, this is the opportunity you can utilize to change. So a year from now, you can look back and say, wow, look at the growth that I've seen in my personal life, in my finances, in my businesses. If you have a job and you're going to be in a position to retire in the next 5, 10, 20 years, and you want to make sure that you have enough money to retire with. I recently saw a statistic that the average person retiring in the United States retires on less than $10,000 in cash. Folks, that's the average person. Those of you who have more than 10,000 saved right now, you're the exception. You're not the average. You're the exception. So if you want to change your life, to position yourself that you have enough resources to retire on, then utilizing our program, our business credit and financing program, learning how to access funding to purchase a business or real estate up to 100% financing. This is the time for you. I recommend that you click on the link. It'll take you to the page, sign up. If you do need a payment plan, please call our offices at 404-736-6067. And one of our representatives will return the call and assist you through that process. And what I recommend is start on that journey. Folks, 100% financing, if I had access to these resources 20 years ago, I would be 10 times ahead in relationship to where I am at in regards to accumulation of assets. And I'm above a lot of other folks currently. So you can only imagine what would be the opportunity for me. You can start that process. Doesn't matter your age, your gender. For those of you guys who don't realize it, I'm visually impaired. So there's nothing that should stop you from achieving prosperity, success, happiness. Remember, money can help you become more happy. I remember there was a quote from an actress, I forget what's her name. She said she's been rich and she's poor, but she likes rich better. And having the resources to deal with day-to-day issues makes life a lot easier and a lot less stressful. Does that mean you will not have problems and challenges? Absolutely not. But it's a lot easier when you have the financial resources to do so. And if somebody's helping you with 100% financing, literally, and it's not the liar loans of the 2000s, early 2000s, but 100% financing, structured properly, can help you build wealth. On that note, folks, please, if you like this video, share it with others. Please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, because the more thumbs up that we have, the higher the video gets ranked. And click on the link. And I look forward to working with you. See you on the other side. All right.